When you look at a BMW, it's giving mask. Audi, mask. A Mercedes, babe, that's femme. Femme as fuck. It's giving girl. Toyota, that one is very gender neutral, I'm not gonna lie. Babe, a Mercedes? Oh, a Mercedes.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ross back at it again with another video, and I had to show y'all something just so egregious. Now, if you are a fan of Mercedes-Benz and their vehicles over the years, you may feel some type of way about this clip. I posted this on my Instagram. Shout out to everyone that's, commented on it and had their 2 cents to say. But apparently, it is sassy for men to drive a Mercedes-Benz. Yes, you heard that right. If you are a man and you drive a Mercedes-Benz, you're sassy. Now, someone sent this to me on Twitter, and y'all know me. I have 2 Mercedes-Benz, so does that mean I'm double sassy? I don't know, but I'm going to play this for you so y'all can see the stupidity. As being a person that is a fan of cars just in general, this probably has to be one of the dumbest takes I have ever seen. Let me show y'all this, bro, so y'all can see the stupidity firsthand. Woman says men who drive a Mercedes are feminine or down low. It's a female-only car. Any man who pulls up in any man who pulls up in one is a bad bitch waiting for you to hold his purse. That's crazy. Let's listen to this stupidity right here. I want y'all to listen to this dumbness right here, because you can't make this up.
I will happily be the first to say it. A man in a Mercedes is not a man. That's a bad bitch. In fact, a man pulling up in a Mercedes is a bad bitch waiting for you to hold his purse. Look, babe, I don't make the rules. It's just a feminine car. It's not me. When you look at it, it looks like a feminine car. When you look at a BMW, it's giving mask. Audi, mask. A Mercedes, babe, that's femme. Femme as fuck. It's giving girl. Toyota, that one is very gender neutral, I'm not gonna lie. Babe, a Mercedes? Oh, a Mercedes. Get out. Get out. If you're a man, get out. I will happily be the first to say it.
This motherfucker said a Toyota is gender neutral, but a Mercedes, nah. If you ain't a female driving a Mercedes, you really on the down low. What? I don't know if someone she was dating in the past, maybe an ex-boyfriend, had a Mercedes, and maybe this is why she feels that way, or maybe the people that she's talked to that have had Mercedes, maybe they were feminine. I don't know. But to generalize all people, all men that own a Mercedes are on the down low or sassy, what are we doing? Why are we putting a sexual orientation to what car you drive? What are we doing? I'm confused. I am so confused. Like, I've seen so many guys drive Mercedes and they have wives, they have girlfriends. They're just normal men that bought themselves a Mercedes and they drive it. So, for all the guys out there that pull up in the coffee and cars in their expensive ass AMGs or the GT63s or their C63s or an S-Class or a Maybach or a G-Wagon, I guess they're all feminine, right? We're talking about very fast cars here. And cars that have the luxurious style to them, but also aggressive. I guess owning a Mercedes AMG Black Series, AMG GT Black Series, I guess that's feminine, even though it is a track purpose car. But if you have a Toyota, you're gender fluid. Like, what? You can't make this shit up, bro. This is ridiculous. And it's just one thing you add to the list for us men not being able to quote unquote do because it makes us look feminine. Like, this is the time we live in. I remember as a kid, anytime I ever saw someone in a Mercedes, I was like, damn, bro. Especially back in the day, I was like, damn, bro, that motherfucker clean. You didn't really see too many, where I grew up at, you didn't really see too many people in Mercedes. But the ones that you did see, like the SL 500s from back in the day, in the 90s and stuff, bro, I always thought they were clean. I thought they were cool. Like, that's how you knew somebody had money back then, driving around in an SL 500. I was like, oh man, that looked tough. That looked cool. And I never really thought of myself even being able to be in a position to own one. Never thought. And, obviously by the grace of God, that was able to happen. To have not one, but two of them. But I never looked at them as, oh, that's a feminine car. What? You're in a fucking Mercedes. Now, granted, Mercedes has definitely cheapened on some of these models. Obviously, with the A classes, it's very easy to get into those models. The C classes are kind of the entry model to, if you're trying to get into Mercedes and not break the bank immediately. But even then, they still look pretty good. They don't give off, oh, that's a woman's car. That's a car that only a woman should be driving. I've never got that vibe. All I've gotten from anything Mercedes related is it's probably expensive to keep up with the maintenance. That's the biggest thing in luxury. That's it. And then obviously when you get into the AMGs, there's nothing about an AMG that gives off feminine vibes. I don't care if you have a 43. There's nothing about that gives off feminine vibes. And then that's not even including the people that tune up their AMGs. I promise you, I put this on everything I love. If this woman ever saw my car, and I bet money she wouldn't assume that it's feminine. Only because, one, she would hear me before she see me, how loud the exhaust is. And then she would see how fast it is. Because when I think of an aggressive, luxurious car, I don't think of anything relating to, oh, that's feminine. No. These cars are designed to look sleek and look good, but the AMG models are also designed to be sporty, to be fast. So you can have the best of both worlds. I don't know, man. Maybe she got her heart broke by somebody that drove a Mercedes. That's the only thing I can think of. Because it has to be like some personal drama with someone that owned one for her to ever think that way. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anybody says. Doesn't matter what she says. Doesn't matter what the next person next to you say about whatever car you want to drive. If you want to drive it, drive it. If you're paying money on it, drive it. If this is something that you care about and you've invested into, drive that motherfucker. Because promise you, there's a lot of people out there that would love to have a car or love to have a Mercedes and they don't have one or they can't afford one. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hell, you have a nice car to get you to point A to point B. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let nobody sit up there and try to downplay you because you own something that you put your time and money into, no matter what brand it is. So, hey, I had to share this video with y'all because this was wild, bro. It's every day it's something new that us men can't do. But comment down below. Let me know, man. How do y'all feel about this young woman's comments? Do y'all agree that you feel like Mercedes is a feminine car? And if you do, seek some help. Appreciate all love, support. Road to 20K. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Peace.